shoveling the entire beach into his mouth and chewing, licking his fingers one by one. I show that to every new person I work with. Ooh, we have coexist here. It's funny because like half the companies being stickers don't even make consoles anymore. Sega being one of them, who is on here twice for some reason. I don't even recognize what company the T is from. Now this guy is IBS's strongest soldier. I love to close the windows in farts. Can't read the whole thing, just big on farting. I have diarrhea. How's my driving? 1-800 eat shit. I have to poop. Fecal sample delivery vehicle. That is my favorite. All of these stickers are just kind of out there and ridiculous, and so many of them are cool, and it's surprising when one of them isn't. He is stored in the balls, Duncan D's. Even more shocking is the bumper sticker that isn't a gag. You follow vegan clothes, you got like a bunch of vegan stickers, which intuitively I would think would make you have to poop less. Believe there is good in the world. Be the good. Talk about mixed messages, man. That is throw me for a loop. How can a loving God cause such agony? You know, that got nihilistic pretty quick, I think. But hey, to be fair, I do have a lot of, like, my questioning existence moments when I'm alone on the road. It's like as each sentence got longer than the last, the questions got more profound. It's like as if the thoughts kept going, trailing off into a spiral. You know, there's real art and poetry in every medium. No matter the stigma you have of the quality of that medium, there's always something there you have to be able to appreciate, man. Even trashy bumper stickers, I guess. I think about the rich inner lives of the people around me all the time. Art and our taste in things that we like are kind of the most visible expressions we can give to other people of what it's like up in here, an experience they will never fully understand. But it's things like this that paint some of the most vivid pictures I can imagine from another person's point of view. Cancer dog turd. You can get cancer from dogs with colon cancer. Look what dogs do with their nose, tongue, and butt. Cancer cells, pervert cancer, no dog and hound. Cancer dog, get 10 times more cancer than you and me. This is like the bro, you make the sandwich meme where there's just macros put on top of macros and you can't even find what the original sentence. Like, bro, what the fuck happened to the sandwich? I just find it hard to believe that that's anything other than authentic. I need to pee. Are you threatening me? Shout out Beavis and Butthead. Having cool license plates like this is basically like getting an OG gamer tag on Xbox Live. And hey, there's environmental storytelling here too. You know, if you're one of those people that like to make up backstories for every random person you see outside, it's fitting if you imagine that he's at a rest stop in the middle of a long road trip. We like to play pretend here. Keep honking. I'm getting sucked off by a blowjob robot completely powered by the sound of car honks, and I'm about to butt. Hey, good for you, man. Not even robots want anything to do with me. There's a lot of stickers about honking because obviously the person behind you is going to see that sticker. They all say things about what someone's going to do to you if you honk at them, what it says about you to the person you're honking at, what the person is doing themselves if you honk. It captures the full range of the human experience, really, but it's prevalent enough, though, that it's gotten meta. Remember, if you honk at me, honk all you want, honk. You get any closer, you have to honk. If you will, if I honk myself, want. Honk if you have ever been personally victimized by honk. I just lost 5 words in my English vocabulary by reading that. I don't know what he makes this car, but, I mean, I guess it is live. I respect this a lot, not just because, you know, it's a funny metaphor, but also because this is like real collage artistry. There's a really precise arrangement of what goes on top of what sticker and what pieces you want of each sticker to show out. The message given to other people is highly dependent on how you choose to arrange everything. It's something I can respect, as it took real time to put together, man. Ooh, this is the person who posted this latest stickers. Shrimp. I bet if you had enough of those things, your skin would turn pink. I feel like I call it out whenever I notice it in some posts that I'm reading from a subreddit or a Twitter account. It's just cool to see the original content that is sourced from the person posting it in these subreddits. It reminds you that it's not just people sharing memes that already existed, that all content does originate from somewhere. And this corner of the internet was responsible for some of that. It just reminds me that there is still community online and real people jumping around doing their thing. This was a submission from Matthew, cool name, and it's from his collection of bumper stickers that he's been working on. Good work, man. Okay, I know I said I'd avoid politics the best I could, and this one feels like it's not doing that at all. Gas prices are going up faster than a Biden vote count at 2 a.m. Does this ass make my Trump look bad? The thing is, all of those stickers are the least interesting part of this. There is specifically one sticker on this that, contextualized by all the other ones, is very fun. You see that little reptile towards the top left? The one that looks like it's looking approvingly at the gas prices dip? That's a bad dragon sticker. If you know, you know, and if you don't know, keep it that way. Stop! Plate tectonics. Listen, man, I don't know why you're talking to us about that shit. You have to take it up with Atlas. By nature, a lot of bumper stickers are gonna dip into boomer humor. They're shitty little plays on words or really cool dad jokes, but you know what? I like silly little puns sometimes. I actually haven't heard this one before. It makes me giggle. Like at the top of the bumper sticker, you read stop. What's gonna come next? Like, is it gonna say to ban gay marriage? A Tesla driver wants to make something very clear. We bought it before we knew how awful he is. You know, this is the internal thought process we have. Is this some question from that? Because they bought the Tesla. one that he has in there. Tiger that Michael is on. And fun fact, on the album cover, the jacket that Michael is wearing is a suit jacket that his director handed to him on the day because they could not figure out the pictures. The outfit MJ had planned was way more casual. Look at the album cover and you realize Michael was wearing a hoodie under that thing. It was so last minute, but God did it work. I'd rather be secretly modifying a Komatsu D355 but the fact that he went on to win a little later, it helped soothe that wound. And I do think there's something metal as hell about repping every presidential campaign that's ever lost. It's like you got a little collection of alternate universes on one phone. When I see cows, I make an announcement to the rest of the car that there are cows. I mean, like, no shit, this is the natural human response to seeing cows in the car. Every person does this instinctually. It's understood, doesn't gotta be explained. You know what this reads like to me? It's like an alien trying to outwardly show behaviors that it's observed. Things that are very innate to us. Hey guys, I see them as well. Yeah, it's not but all the political crap here lately. I don't know if there's symbolism like putting it right there. Ain't fucking sweet though. You got 5 people's heads. They didn't even roll. They just went flying and disappeared. That's a whole team with Overwatch. Now that it's a shell of its former self. Also, I've been playing Ghost of Tsushima a lot recently, and this kind of is back on the game. I'm not gonna lie. It's really good, man. Lights just go by like that when we're playing on the Steam Deck. It's okay, Dad. Don't even think about dating me. Think about dating me. We're a positive gay dad. Aw, you're just looking for love. Headcanon, whether you left or died in a tragedy, and the single father was alone trying to raise a girl. This is the setup for a gay Hallmark movie or a comic shop alternate universe fan fic. A lot of things like cover videos seem to line up with an exact scenario. So I'm not even reading those fan fic very much. Okay, we have here bumper sticker, bumper sticker, bumper sticker, bumper sticker. I love bumper stickers. Friend, bumper stickers. Piece of bumper stickers. You got a bumper sticker. You know, the sticker's getting super meta about themselves and being animal. They try to do something display bumper stickers. I respect that so many different versions of the bumper sticker that can say bumper sticker exists. And I'm surprised they haven't stuttered by saying bumper sticker so many times. Also, I'm going to wrap this video up here. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to drop a like and subscribe. The card edition should be on screen now. Anybody else has a point, and I will see you guys next time.
Save up to 60% and get exclusive. On Disney Channel. I mean, this show was so good, it just inspired waves of other cartoons to copy it. Not like verbatim, but no, following its narrative. You know what I'm talking about? That silly, like, slice of life, kind of like, it's a little bit, unassuming at first. These wacky characters characters are going on funny adventures with the villain of the week. But along the way, there's a narrative being built up. And yeah, we've seen all the shows kind of fall in format ever since. That was a big part of the 2010s. Mad props to Gravity Falls and Adventure Time before it for pointing at stuff. I'm sure supposedly it was Avatar the 2000s. But as it goes, we have things that are successful. We have imitators. I'm talking about the ones that were inspired, but copied, dead for tat, success. We've seen it before on this channel. Sometimes there's a lot of terrible rip-offs out there. Miracle Star, that was a gumball rip-off. That was just a milk commercial disguise. And then we also checked out this thing called Roblox, which was a supposed rip-off of Adventure Time, only for me to discover that it wasn't technically a rip-off, it was more inspired. And here's the cool thing, the folks who made Lucky Mark were making their own original sci-fi animated show called Cosmic Traveler. So, like, take that for what it's worth when it comes to inspiration versus just plagiarism. But unfortunately for today's video, yes, this constitutes plagiarism. I'm talking about this Russian Gravity Falls ripoff called Valley. I did look it up. Google Translate said Valley to E-L Valley. Before we get to the actual video, let me tell you this. Imagine co-animate meets mindless writing. Here's a sneak peek of what to expect later in this video. This gets even worse. Subjugation to all of this hot garbage. I've been doing it for years. It absolutely melts my mind. It's tiresome. So I think for now, I'm just gonna stop. I'm gonna stop like this small nap. And you all see coming. This video is brought to you by Helix. I'm gonna bust out some of my top reasons why I love this mattress. All right, here we go. Number one, Helix continues to make premium mattresses tailored to every one of your unique needs. Number two, it's all shipped right to your doorstep with free shipping in the continental United States. They package these mattresses in like a cartoon factory or something because they fit in a small package that you can just cut open and right there. Number three, the Helix Sleep Quiz. They've created a sleep quiz. That's right, you thought you were done after school. Nope, you're still taking quizzes. Take the sleep quiz that helps you to find the right mattress by answering a few questions. It's the easiest way to figure out the best sleeping solution for you and your loved ones. I got a new little dog. It's on the bed. It loves this mattress. Her name's Jenna, and she's precious. Number four, people just fall in love with these mattresses. I get separation anxiety whenever I leave my midnight Lux. Am I going to a con? I'm cooked. These hotel mattresses aren't worth a shit. Am I visiting relatives? Staying at their place? I'm cooked. Camping? Cooked. I'm dead. I got nothing. No shot in hell. I've been with my Helix for far too long, and after all my weird sleeping habits, it has stood firm, ready for me no matter what. Number five, Helix has over 20 different mattresses to choose from, including the award-winning Lux and Ultra Premium Elite collections. Not to mention the Helix Quads for big and tall sleepers, as well as the Helix Kids mattress, endorsed by sleep and medical experts. And finally, if you're worried about buying online, Helix offers a 100-day sleep trial. You can sleep on your mattress for up to 3 months. Make sure that you love it. Also included are a 10-year warranty and flexible financing options. So you can come back to a mattress that you know you will absolutely love, 100% guaranteed. Again, the mattress is going to have your life or something. Make it count. Make it good. Felt like it could get away with more stuff, which is kind of just crazy to think. Like, it came out in the early 2010s. It didn't have that much leeway, did it? And if you would believe, like, I mean, there's an infamous video of, like, auditors sharing back and forth emails with the standards and practice of Disney. Gravity Falls. There's a ton of this like, these two clocks. Too gay. That's the change. It believes like we'll be a bit more friendly. It's like auditors will come from to that for a show saying what's wrong with this. I think it's say is Gravity Falls came out during what you could consider the last animation revival in television. This is how cartoon shows go. Cartoon shows are fully violent, TV, stuck in this weird transition, like YouTube, streaming, TikTok, apparently kids even watch cartoons. Do kids even watch cartoons? The answer is yes. And by the way, this is a future video talking about entertainment and that shifted where it's going. These are both right now. Get that to Gravity Falls, its charm, its mystery, its wit, its characters, fantastic. One of the best, honestly, the best, is a charm I've ever made. This feels like two. To me, Disney gets so lucky. The kids' version of Twin Peaks kind of, sure, I'm here for it. Bill Cyrus, badass villains ever. Where Disney villains disappeared in movies for the most part, this we got Bill Cipher, and that counts. My God Almighty, does that count? So it's no surprise to see shows like The Owl House, Amphibia. There's just animation was inspired by Gravity Falls and so petrified with expanding their horizons and being like, we don't have to be just slice of life. We can do that and or have a narrative along the way. I think it's really cool. Also, it's really funny. Also predicted FNAF. And we know the winner of the Clone Wars is doing analog horror stuff before it even existed on YouTube. Gravity Falls, truly cutting edge. And then that aside, what is it all of a sudden? And now we're talking about why we're here. This is here. It was released 7 years ago on YouTube. A channel called Death. Subscribers to the channel. It's right. Because the trailer for it has been like made it. Who's the creator? The creators, the artists, the writers, who's behind it. All combined was at the end of this 7.5 minute long video. We heard the episode voice actors, Russian lady for our main character, from some theater, and voices character, and thank you for watching. That's like, is that it? And anything else? The sources, the links, which link back to a dead Facebook page for this part. And the channel does not have that many uploads. And it's like, there's 9 videos, that's it. So I feel that in the grand scheme of like rip-offs, there are those like from, God forbid, I don't know, which are full-fledged movies. Things like Miracle Star, which is a rip-off of Football, with a few episodes of it, actual episodes of the rip-off. For here, it's like, this is a rip-off, but it's barely even a show. It's a video, it's 2 videos, barely. It's all about the Savers part, right? What's it about? Well, it's about a boy named Bob, who is sent to his parents to live in the countryside with his mother, Shaw. There's parallels with Dipper and Mabel being sent out to work and Stan. There's differences here. There's no twins. At least in this video. It's the next video. Are twins question? We'll get to that in a second. And the main character that he was being sent out and where he had almost Stan as the guardian, that cantankerous guardian in Gravity Falls. We have like this grandma who looks like Zeus's grandmother from Gravity Falls. Like, look at that. It's quite the common design there. Possibly even Tracy. Dipper, I mean, for this boy Valley, he looks different enough, but I can kind of see it in the hair, especially in this scene where he's like looking forlornly out the window. That's a Tracy. Deliberately. Just straight up carbon copy tracing. That's not cool. You got Rumpelstiltskin character with the hats. You got Gene from Bob's Burgers. That's what he looks like. Look at the older guy who hangs out with, like, Valley here. He looks like, I was thinking at first, this is Zeus, right? No, he looks more like Gene from Bob's Burgers, in my opinion. Though there is a Zeus in the show. He's in the background. A Steven Universe of like 2. All these background characters look like Gravity Fall background characters. Here's where things get interesting. We've got a girl character who looks like Mabel and Pacifica Northwest fused, with the bangs, with the long hair, with the sweater. That's what I see here. and she has a boyfriend. I assume it's a boyfriend with a motorbike. He doesn't like valet, kind of how like Robbie from Gravity Falls with Wendy, how he doesn't like Dipper because Dipper has a crush on Wendy. So I see a lot of parallels. I see a lot of common denominators here. And because I'm like, you could have a concept to show what it's like in the Russian countryside. That could be very informative and fun and personable. But to do it in this weird-ass Gravity Falls style, and it's borrowing so much from it to the point of plagiarism, that sucks. But it's also got some Family Guy energy because there's little cutaway gags in this, again, show. Well, fun fact, even Alex Hirsch knows about this ripoff. He tweeted about it years ago. That's how you know you really made it. You made a show. Congrats. And visually, this looks more like Go Animate to me. I don't know what this animation program is, but Go Animation. Get this show. You see what I'm saying? So, like to me, I thought there would never be anything worse than Go Animate. Like AI animation stuff arrives, so I guess I'm eating those words. At the heart of it all, the question being like the story for Valley, there's just nothing there. It's empty. And I'm not surprised. This is just some stupid YouTube video that is from some cryptic source, and some people who just wanted to borrow from it, I suppose, to do their own Russian version, which is fine because I have a Russian Gravity Falls, and there's like this fan-made, amazing, like, Russian Gravity Falls intro, which is like within that minute, there's more personality and effort and charm than all these videos. But here's where things get really weird, because the folks who made this ripoff got salty years ago when it was released. A bunch of other YouTubers talked about it and made fun of it, and then the Russians made their second video, which is like a minute long. And it was almost kind of a so there moment where they're like, look at Valley now, he's blonde, and the style is completely different. It's nothing like it's not the Gravity Falls ripoff. And now Valley is a travel YouTuber. And look at the sidebar of the video he's filming. There's a video that made fun of our original creation.
Can't have them.
You're not salty. How do people that for themselves? They're not salty. Anyway, now they're friends. I couldn't the translation captions, and I couldn't really figure out brother and sister, like male and different, or if they're just classmates or friends. I don't know. It's hard to understand. It's again, the entire thing is exceptionally nebulous and cryptic with its origins, its point across the board with everything. It's just a mystery. That's the only mysterious part about this is its creation, not anything else. So overall, folks, this ripoff barely even like counts as a show. It's just some weird YouTube videos that stole from Gravity Falls, got weird about it, and that's really it. It's just some weird internet oddity. It's not put a trace, it's not put a copy. There's a big difference between them.
That looks like it gives you HP back. Oh, yeah. Countries are now paying us 8 figures, but let's bring in a true Canadian. Is that party game? Did we save him some of that clean? Oh, no. And let's get into it. Impressive level of capability, luxurious amenities, and advanced technology features. Inside, you'll find space to unlock with premium seating options. Plus, you'll love its generous cargo room and available smart power liftgate. Forge a new path in your Sorrento during the season of new traditions. Click now to view our inventory.